How you doing today, guys? This is Alex Gomez, your favorite teacher in the whole world. Today we're going to continue talking about experimental probabilities of simple events. Now, this is just a few more samples, questions from the worksheet. So, first one is already done for us. I'm not going to spend too much time on that one because I want to make this brief because, again, this is something that we already know how to do. The math is the same thing as theoretical probability. It's just now that it's the actual experiment going on. Now, number 2, between 10 a.m. and 11 a.m., 48 people came to Brad's store. 40 of them made a purchase. What is the experimental probability that the next person that comes into the store will make a purchase? So again, the same questions as the previous video. What is the number of favorable events? So if you have a store, you want to make a purchase, right? So what is the favorable event in this case? 48 people came to the store, so that's one piece of information. How many made a purchase? 40 made a purchase. So what is the favorable outcomes? What is the favorable outcomes? The 48 or the 40?
48.
The 40, because 40 of them made a purchase. That's the favorable event. What is the total number of trials? In this case, will be the total people that came into the store. 48. Now, what is the experimental probability that the next person will make a purchase? Now, again, probability is just the favorable number of outcomes over the total number of trials, or just part over total. So, how many favorable events? 40 out of. Do we leave this like this? No. We can simplify it. You can divide by halves. You can divide all the way, just top in, bottom out, and then make a percentage or whatever. In this case, I know for a fact that both of them are multiples of 6.
6.
6?
No.
5? 8. They're multiples of 8. That's right.
Yeah.
40 divided by 8 is 5. And 48 divided by 8 is
6.
That's my simplest form. So the probability that the next person will make a purchase is 5 out of 6. Just the simplest form of the original fraction. That's all there is to it. Now another one, we have a little table. It says, Sharona kept track of the color cabs that passed through her house in one afternoon. And she made a table of that. It says, car color and how many of those passed by her house. Red 12, blue 9, black 32, white 42, silver 36, and yellow 1. It says, what is the experimental probability that the next car will be silver? So we gotta look at the silver spot right here. And the silver is what?
36.
So what is the favorable outcomes?
66.
36. What is the total number of trials? What do you think you have to do for all of this? Add all the cars, right?
Yeah.
So you have to add all the cars. And when you add all the cars, you get a total number of 132. 12 plus 9 plus 32 plus 42 plus 36 and 1. That's 132. So again, to get the total, add all cars. Okay? Now, what is the experimental probability that the next car that passes through the house will also be silver? We got the two numbers that we just have to put into an equation. P equals 36 over 132. And then you can just go ahead and simplify. What I did, I divided both of these by 6, and I got 6 over 22. But I know that I can go a little further and at least half them. So 6 divided by 2 is 3, and 22 divided by 2 is 11. And I can go any further. So the probability the next car will be silver is 3 out of 11. That's the same thing as saying 3 out of the next 11 cars will be silver. That's exactly what it's saying. And then it says, what is the experimental probability that the next car will not be silver? Well, we gotta know how many of them are not silver. and we gotta know, again, the number of trials. Instead of adding all of them again,
Just subtract 36.
you subtract exactly 36 from
120.
132, and that's it. So so again, your probability is gonna be not silver over total. In this case, it'll be 96 are not silver, and the total is still 132. I again divided by 6, and I got 16 out of 22, because I did this, I could have done it on the calculator, and then I use half this again. 16 divided by 2 is 8, and this is 11, and that's the simplest form. So that means that 8 out of the next 11 cars will not be silver. Any questions so far? That's it for today's, guys. You have a good day. Thank you.